Trauma does not always look like panic, tears, or obvious breakdowns. Sometimes it looks like overworking, going numb, pulling away from people you love, or feeling weirdly tense when life is finally calm. Mental health sources describe trauma-related patterns like avoidance, emotional numbing, guilt, risky behavior, hypervigilance, and trouble feeling connected, which means some of the behaviors people call cold, dramatic, or toxic can actually be survival responses in disguise. Stay until number 1, because the last fact sounds fake at first, but it may explain a pattern a lot of people live with every day without realizing it. Top 10 ways trauma secretly changes your behavior. Let's start. Number 10. Staying busy to avoid feeling. One of the most overlooked trauma behaviors is non-stop busyness. Some people bury themselves in work, errands, goals, or hobbies not because they are thriving, but because being still gives painful thoughts room to catch up. It can look productive on the outside while actually being emotional escape on the inside. Number 9. Feeling unsafe even when nothing is wrong. Trauma can leave the body acting like danger is still nearby. That can turn everyday life into constant scanning, checking tones, faces, rooms, noises, and tiny changes like something bad is about to happen. To everyone else it looks like overreacting, but to the nervous system it can feel completely logical. Number 8. Avoiding things that do not seem dangerous. Trauma does not just make people fear obvious threats. It can make them avoid certain streets, songs, conversations, dates, places, or even specific types of people because the brain has secretly linked them to pain. That is why someone may say, "I just don't want to," without even fully understanding what they are avoiding. Number 7. Forgetting important parts of what happened. This one surprises a lot of people. Trauma can affect memory itself. A person may remember the fear, body sensations, or aftermath more clearly than the order of events, specific words, or exact details. That can make survivors doubt themselves, even though memory disruption is a documented trauma-related symptom. Number 6. Looking emotionally cold when they are actually overloaded. Trauma does not always make people more emotional. Sometimes it does the opposite and flattens everything out, making someone seem distant, blank, or unusually calm when they are actually overwhelmed underneath. It is not a lack of feeling. Sometimes it is the brain turning the volume down to survive. Number 5. Pulling away from people even when they want connection. One of the cruelest effects of trauma is that it can make closeness feel unsafe. Some people want love, friendship, and support, but still pull back, go quiet, or keep emotional distance because their system has learned that connection can come with pain. From the outside it looks confusing, but inside it can feel like self-protection. Number 4. Reacting big to small stress. When someone is already carrying too much internal tension, even a small stressor can hit like a major threat. That is why trauma can show up as irritability, snapping, sleep problems, concentration issues, or being easily startled by things other people brush off. The reaction may look too big for the moment, but not for the nervous system behind it. Number 3. Doing reckless things that make no sense. This is one of the most controversial trauma truths. People often assume trauma only makes someone more fearful, but official mental health guidance also lists risky, reckless, or destructive behavior among trauma-related symptoms. Sometimes the pain goes outward as impulsive choices instead of inward as silence. Number 2. Living with constant shame, guilt, or self-blame. A lot of trauma survivors do not just relive what happened, they attack themselves over it. Trauma-related symptoms can include guilt, shame, exaggerated blame, and feelings of worthlessness, which means the real battle is not always with the past, but with the voice that keeps saying, "It was my fault." That voice can quietly shape behavior for years. Number 1. Calm can start to feel uncomfortable. This sounds fake until you really think about it. When someone has spent a long time tense, alert, and bracing for impact, peace can feel unfamiliar instead of safe. That can make them overthink, overcheck, stir up problems, or feel strangely uneasy when life gets quiet, not because they want chaos, but because their system has gotten used to danger. This is an inference from documented symptoms like hyperarousal, feeling on guard, and difficulty relaxing or sleeping. Since you are still here, you deserve a bonus. Bonus: trauma can make joy feel weirdly out of reach. One of the saddest trauma effects is that even good moments can feel muted. Official sources note loss of interest and difficulty feeling positive emotions, which means a person can finally be safe, loved, or successful, and still feel strangely disconnected from happiness. That is one reason healing can feel so confusing. The danger may be gone, but the body has not fully gotten the message yet. And that's it for 10 Things Now. 10 Things You Should Know. Now. Which fact surprised you the most, and which one felt a little too real? Drop your answer in the comments, and if you want more mind-blowing psychology countdowns, hidden truths, and viral top 10 videos, subscribe to 10 Things Now and turn on notifications. We've got more facts coming that will change the way you see behavior, trauma, and the human mind.